going to be quiet because we've got FrAnn Productions here this morning. Morning! So we got Anne and Frey.
Yeah.
And I'm just coming along for the ride. So it's our regular Saturday morning feeding time. We've got a lot of them up at the yard at the moment, but we do have the boys down here as usual. Then we've got Niki and FrAnn, and we'll go and see whether Nika's managed to keep her boots and her muzzle on. And then we've just got Dow and Inna in the girls' field.
You drive a lot slower than Frey does, Tracy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's only because I have passengers, and I've just realised that we forgot the people.
No, I put one in, and then we have a foot
okay.
down
Right,
here,
then.
so we're fine.
Okay, I think we'll have to feed first.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, Ice has lost a shoe and tearing up his foot a tad.
Oh, you see, now I'll be cross with Chris because he was supposed
Chris.
to come yesterday. Chris Cross. I knew that.
Righty right, there's...
You try and be organised.
I know, we just let down, aren't you?
I know.
Shopping. It's okay. Hi everyone, he's joining. Hi Horses for Life. Hi Diane. Hi Lorna. So, some boys, as usual.
Come boys.
Right, Weirdo, go in your bit. He has a tad. Hi Katie. Ice. Then Iceman gets fed. Hi Tim. And then Angel Eyes Hannes gets his food.
Oh, they've got bananas, that's nice.
They've got bananas, they've got orange, carrots. They have everything today.
Oh.
And we have an Anne.
Morning everyone. It's a lovely day today. It's a bit hot.
Yes, it is a tad hot.
That's Tracy practicing her booms. We stand here and you can have another go. Hey? We stand here and you can have another go. Yeah.
They're all having their brekkie. Ice has lost a shoe, but hopefully Chris will come on Monday and sort him out and everything. I know they have a very good breakfast. Yes, carrot, banana, orange, maybe some apple as well. Who knows? But thank you to everyone who does buy fruit off the wish list, as they all do love their morning feeds with their fruit.
I'm just going to take his fly mask off.
Okie
Because he
dokie.
was covered in hives yesterday.
Oh,
Which is why he's got it on.
Okay.
How do they react to those? Are they okay with them?
Some of them don't mind them, and others do. Yeah. But he had to have it on because, yeah, his little face was covered in it. I've just seen Hannes.
Oh, Hannes has got...
Really bad. I don't know whether it shows up on the camera, but this is one of the reasons why they wear the fly sheets.
Yeah.
Because the clegs bite them, and I can't say I've ever seen him react as badly as this.
No.
But if you can see on the camera, he's got all these lumps and bumps around here.
Oh goodness.
So we're going to have to get a fly mask on him as well. So sometimes we'll give an antihistamine as well. But just looking at Iceman, his face was like this yesterday, and it's gone down overnight. So we'll keep this on him. And some react more than others.
You seemed quite happy with it.
He did, yeah. He was
Hi,
quite happy
Megan.
with it. He must have been out.
So the fly masks are just to protect them from the horsefly and clegs, as that's where they have their fly sheets on.
Has that just come up since yesterday?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it can happen that quick. It's like if you get stung
Yeah.
or something. Yeah. Right. What's actually Uber's face is that? That's really interesting that these three can come in here and be away from.
Wow.
Yeah. I've never seen them all react that bad.
No.
Maybe it's a different sort of fly. Maybe
They're all leaving their nanas at the minute.
it's strange. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. Oh, did we comment on
What?
our lid tower? Last time, a few weeks ago, when we were videoing, somebody mentioned about our lid tower.
Oh,
and could we
yes.
recycle them.
Yes.
So we phoned the company.
Thunderbrook.
Probably won't be able to hear you.
Oh, sorry.
You have to talk up.
So I have to speak up apparently. Nobody's ever told me to talk louder before.
I
That's a
thought we
first.
have.
I'm normally told to shut up. or
We
be
normally
quiet.
have to tell Michael to talk up. You never hear him.
Especially Tracy. Just be quiet, Anne.
I do not.
She doesn't. Oh, sorry. That's weirdo.
Honestly,
No, she
I will tell you to give me the treat balls before I get
sorry,
mugged.
sorry.
And then you can talk away to the camera.
There you go.
There you go. It's fine, I've got it.
So Thunderbrook, we've got loads of
Whoa.
what are they called?
Treat tubs.
Treat tubs.
Empty
Yes.
treat tubs.
Empty plastic treat tubs.
Yes.
That he suggested that we see or recycle. So we called Thunderbrook to see if we could send them back to them. But we can't.
No.
But
They-
we tried.
But you did discover
Yes.
that rather than these, we can get 20 kilo sacks.
Yeah.
So we can recycle these ourselves
Yeah.
because we'll empty the 20 kilo sacks into each of these to distribute them where they need to go.
Brilliant.
So we do, because we got, for anyone who didn't see the video, that it was only uploaded at 6 o'clock this morning, so you probably haven't seen it, but we had a Thunderbrook's feed delivery this week. So big thank you to everybody who buys feed, treats, anything off the wish list. And in that delivery, we got 2 big 20 kilo sacks
Brilliant.
of these herbal treats. Thanks to you finding out that we did it.
Well, and thank you to the person who flagged it to us
Yeah.
for prompting us to do it. So if anybody has any ideas, please let us know. That's really good.
When will the Clegg stop bothering the horses? When the sun disappears, really. So when the weather starts to turn more to autumn, they'll disappear as Cleggs. They only like heat. They don't like wet and rain. So from the start of June till... When do Cleggs normally disappear?
Usually the end of July.
Okay.
End of July, and then
Yeah.
we get hit with
Oh, then that's the normal flies. Katie's seen your video.
Have you, Katie?
Yes.
Sorry, it was a bit kind of thrown together. I didn't spend too much time editing. it last
What? Yes. Okay, but she's just checking the poo is going in the trailer, I think.
night. Oh, okay.
I don't quite know, I guessed at that.
Fair enough. Well, the poo generally goes in the trailer. Let's have a look at yours. You've got lumps and bumps as well.
He does.
We're gonna have to get clean masks on you.
Right, you can come out now. Come on, little man. Go and go out that way then. Go on then. Go on. Go out that way. There we go. You can get your bum out. Weirdo. Thank you. So now they've had their feed, they're going to be moving on to the treat balls now. Sorry for the angle for a minute. There we go. Hi Tara. Hi Lorna. Hi Flossie. Why are you stood and weirdo? And this is Bold Weirdo. Hi Summer. So they're all having their treat balls now. They have their morning feed and then it's straight onto the treat balls once they're finished. as they all absolutely love their treat balls. Don't you? Hey, always make a racket with. Hannes is best eating the treats out the treat balls. Hi, Blueberry. Hey, Han. Hello. Okay. Hi, Leslie. Apologies if I am missing any comments. I can't properly see my screen sometimes. It is very bright today. So apologies if I do miss your comments. Anne is on poo picking. Yeah. Who has nosed you? Someone's already nosed you. Might have been Ice. He's quite good at doing that.
Here's my boob. Well, I'm sorry, everybody. This is very chic, is it, really? Haute couture. I'm proud of that.
Hi, Winnie.
There's a new craze up in the Lake District.
Is it? You can chuck them in the trailer.
Too late.
Well, you know, you can keep them with you if you want. You know, you just carry your scooper now.
Everybody who is anybody has a mark on their boob.
So we'll leave the boy now. We'll go down to the girlies. We have Dow and Inna in the barn for summer turnout, and we have Mika and Wren in the orchard over there. I mean, you don't have to do that, but that is like Jodie's security edition. We normally we don't do the bungee, but yeah, it's fine. You can do it however you want. Maybe you should create your own little thing so we know when you've done it and when Jodie's done it.
I love that idea.
Yes.
I might head that.
Weirdo says he wants a scooper.
I might come and practice later on.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yes.
Okay, darling.
He's very interested in the
I'm just
scooper.
about to get a boob and off my own boob. Oh, there we go.
No, it's now in your tummy now. By the end of this feed time, we should see how many marks you have. How many can you collect? So you got 2 so far. What number should we? 3. What number should we aim for?
6.
Okay.
3 from the boys, 3 from the girls.
Okay.
Right, but I'm
Okay.
not going to make it happen. It's just going to
Yeah.
happen.
Okay.
like
We'll
that.
see whether. So you'll aim for 6, and we'll see how you get on.
Force it, it's not something
No. Right. Apparently. There's 94 people, so I'm presuming we're still alive. It
Should
should.
we show this?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Anne just wants to show. What do you want to show?
I'd just like to show this little foot
yes.
in this in Arthur. Because when I sit, if I drive like Tracy does, which
Yes.
isn't very often, or if I sit like Frey, my legs don't reach the floor.
Oh, they dangle.
We say she needs to get a little booster seat. So, you know, she can reach the floor. Yeah, all good.
But if I'm not driving, this is good enough.
There you go, you just have to sit in the middle.
Yeah, you see Frey sat in the middle and her knees were hitting her.
Yeah. This is the better configuration.
Cool.
What's the betting the boots are off?
Oh, there she is. Oh, I can't
I
see.
think they
I
might
think
be
they're
on.
on.
Wow.
Hi, JJ.
Hello, girlies.
Oh, what does Monique say? No more wellies and your knees are now sunbathed.
I know. Yes, thank you. But they will be pink by the end of the day because they seem to catch the sun more than.
Yeah, well, I've only just got a skirt and Michael said my legs are whiter than Tracy's. So,
That's a badge of honour.
I don't really care though. Tim, we will be going to Muck Mountain to empty.
Yeah.
Ew, what am I? Oh, what's my phone done? I don't know. I've got you on green screen. I'm pressing buttons so I can't see my actual screen. Apologies for that. There we go, we're back to normal now. You on green screen for a
What does
sec.
that look like?
You know when, like it's just a green screen?
Yeah, at the back.
With your face,
Yeah.
with you. Because I couldn't see my screen.
We've got a little bit.
It's fine, we're back, we're sorted.
Okay.
And just went on green screen for a minute. Because
Do that.
I don't know, there's a button where you can, I've
can't
done
see a
it.
thing, I've got
So basically
sunglasses
you can
on.
just do a green screen if you like on a live. We have now figured out by accident.
Oh, excellent.
Yes, anyway, I was trying to scroll through comments. I've probably got a bit behind.
Green dust.
Well, you know, like on the news, they have the screen so they can, where they point, it's like the map of wherever, and they point to and they have to memorise where they point to get it right.
Okay.
Because they can't actually see the maps, they have to know exactly where they're pointing, I think. Yeah. Oh, it's Philip. It's not in his boiler suit. It's hot enough for him not to be in a boiler suit. Oh, was he not? I know, I think I've only seen him like a handful of times without the boiler suit on, so you do have to double look to see whether it's actually him. So he's always in his red boiler suit. Anyway,
Jeans and t-shirt on.
shorts and a top.
Well, hey.
It's weird. Right, okay, sorry, apologies. Let's go back to comments.
I think I like.
Oh, Monique says, well, just use after sun cream.
That's interesting. Their faces aren't swollen.
Oh.
They've not got the flies.
Well, they'll be getting them, but they've not reacted.
Like the
as
boys
early
have.
as those three have, which I'm not quite sure why. Look, we need a repair.
Oh, I know. And Weirdo's starting to get a little hole. He might last till the end of this season, but then I think a few of them are going to have to have a little repair trip somewhere.
There we go. Oh my goodness, it's hot.
I know.
Oh. I'm going to go and walk her through.
I've got. Oh, is that what we're doing? Do you want me to what?
It's fine.
Okay.
Hi, G, sorry. Oh my god, I can't see my screen. Right, I've hidden someone. I can't see my screen.
Go and stand in the shade. Or do you want me to shade you?
I know, it's fine. I can just about see it. I don't think that's what you're doing out. It's fine. Right. Hello to anyone who is joining. If I just don't see your name, apologies.
Because it's not often. Well, it is often these days. This sunny, and we're struggling to.
I
read the
know.
screen. We need to, because it's always going to be sunny. We need to find a way to. Read
Oh,
the
can you get little phone umbrellas?
great idea.
I don't quite know what attaches. There's no holes on the top of the phone.
Yeah, we could sellotape it to the back. If we've got those little cocktail umbrellas, we could celebrate.
No, you need
sellotape
something.
it.
You need something bigger and heavier duty than that.
All right, okay.
Because if a horse comes over, that's dead in 1 second.
So an extension of the handheld part of that thing.
Yeah, I know. We just need something. I don't know whether that's a thing. If it isn't, it should be. If it would actually work, it should be.
What about those things that they have on hats? I know that doesn't work, will it?
I don't know. I don't know what you're on about.
I was thinking you get a band and a brolly on it.
I know. I was thinking what you mean what the golfers have with
Yes.
with it's not actually a hat. It's just a
Yeah.
halo type
brolly
thing. Yeah, I don't know what you call it.
Well, we need one. We need one of those. Maybe we can have a look on a golfer's shop.
Cool.
Is this for you to wear or for the horses to wear?
The phone to
No, we need like
phone.
the umbrella needs its own little phone so we can see the screen sometimes.
I was trying to shade Frey, but it didn't work.
No,
Is it not?
No.
it's fine. I can just about see the screen. So they're having their muzzles back on. They've had their food.
What's gone brown at the bottom?
Well, with the one you was wearing, it just looked a bit yellowish.
Yeah, well, they start off that colour. No, which one was the newer one? I don't know.
I don't
They
know.
just go yellow in the sun, don't they?
Yeah. Well, it's like the clear phone cases. They always go yellow.
So,
Go on, Tracy, stretch.
oh no, it's Nika. She's never going to make it easy. It's like when I'm putting her boots back on in the field, she's the only one that I don't trust just to plough over the top of me.
Yeah.
Because she has no respect for personal space, but it's who she is.
Yeah.
And it doesn't come down to training. It's just that when you're down here, ugh. When you're down here to put a boot on, there, and then she sees something up there,
She just
think twice
goes.
about going over the top
Yeah.
of you. Whereas Wren wouldn't dream of it.
No.
But I don't know whether anyone, if you're wondering why they have these muzzles on, have you explained that?
No.
So they have the muzzles on because there's a lot of grass in here, and because they don't do so much exercise these days and they're getting a little bit older, they're more prone to things like laminitis. So Nika, who's got the boots on here, and doesn't enjoy wearing a rug.
No.
She doesn't enjoy being eaten by Clegg.
So she just uses Ren as a bit of a scratching post.
Yeah.
And I think Ren doesn't mind rubbing against her a bit either.
They'll both be itchy just because there are so many flies around. But if we take their rugs off now, then they are going to get eaten by the Cleggs, which isn't nice. So Nika's got boots on because her pedal bone, the main bone in her foot, has rotated. So we need to restrict the amount that they're eating because of all the sugars which make laminitis worse. And also for their own waistlines. They were a little on the rotund side.
Now the feel. Tracy, that rotated pedal bone, will that rotate back? Or
It won't rotate back on its own.
yeah.
But what has to happen is that as her hoof grows,
Yeah.
Chris has to trim the heel down to put the angle back
Oh, right,
at,
yeah.
at the right angle. So
Yeah.
it won't automatically flip up, but you have to just adjust the foot
Yeah. To
to
accommodate.
help it. Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
And how long will that take ish? How long for you to stretch?
6. Well, for a full hoof to grow, you're talking 9 to 12 months.
Goodness.
Yeah, they don't. I mean, they grow quicker at this time of year.
Right.
But yeah, hopefully within about 6 months it'll
Hi,
be at a
and
better angle. Even when the boots come off now, she's walking better.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
sorry,
just
let me
time
just remove a couple of people.
now. Oh, have we got some interesting ones?
Yes. Tim was asking, do we sell water bottles with the logo on?
We use. I don't know whether they're still on the website.
I don't know.
used
Do
to
we
sell
still have Red Bubble? I think.
Red bubbles on
Mm,
there.
no.
We did sell them.
Can you just Google Red Bubble and it might be
it's
on.
Probably on there.
Yeah, it's on there somewhere.
Where can we put a link to it? We could put a link to it in the description of this
Yes.
video once we finish.
Yeah, once it's ended, I'll link the Red Bubble where I think we have like water bottle on there.
Yeah,
Should we check?
I
when we get
think.
back
Yeah.
up? We'll have a look.
we did have.
How's Drummy's tree doing? Lorna's asking.
Shall we go and look at
Okay,
it?
we'll go. Let me just close the gate just in case. Not just going to let you out.
It's looking really good. The fabulous tree bag that Lindsay got us, it's brilliant, but unfortunately we couldn't put it round Strommy's tree just because of the way that we have the straps. So it's fine, we can still keep watering it, but I think it's looking really,
It's
really
all.
good.
It's no longer ombre. It's all the rich,
So
bready
it's
colour.
standing proud.
It
Just like
is.
Strommy Rudolph.
And that way, as it gets bigger,
There we
it's
go.
out from the distance. Yeah,
There's
so
the
you
full
can see it
shot
up
of his
there and
tree.
Up on Hampsfell.
Yeah.
Those red trees really do.
Oh. So yeah, it's done well, and then
We need to hug it.
oh, are we gonna hug the drummy tree?
Hug Drummy tree.
Go on, you.
I go this side, you go that side. Oh, you hug the Drummy tree.
You get us doing the most silly things. Don't you? It's not silly. Yeah, no, I know.
Tamari likes to hug trees.
Yeah, it is a very beautiful
Mm.
tree. Thanks to Jamie. So Jamie sponsored his tree because this is the third one that we've had here. The second one that the deer chewed the top off is now growing up outside our office. Ah. Yeah, and then the next tree will be the willow tree. So if anyone's on here who's contributed to that, thank you very much. And that's the weeping willow.
Hi, Michael.
It's going to go in between these two willow trees over here.
In this field or that field?
In the conservation area, the other side, because otherwise the horses will eat it.
Yeah. They're beautiful.
Hi, Legacy
Yeah, but proper
Coast.
weeping one as opposed to these, which are willowed, but then
Oh,
they're
right.
not. You know, like the really elegant ones that.
No, the one in the
Yeah.
village by the river
Yeah.
stream
Oh,
thing. That's the
beautiful.
weeping.
Yeah, because Mum and
One.
Dad planted these years ago.
Yeah.
And were always annoyed with themselves that they'd got the wrong kind of willow
Oh,
because
right.
they'd wanted big weeping willows
Yeah.
there, which is why they're having
You're
one.
going to
now.
get one. That's brilliant.
Yeah,
They are pretty though.
they
And
are.
then all the other
And then there's Susie
memorial
over there.
tree.
Susie doesn't have apples this year,
No,
but I'm sure she will next year.
Which is Susie?
that
Teddy's.
one.
That one there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's looking really healthy as well.
Yeah, and there's apples on all the others apart from Siska's. She doesn't have any for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. But this is the original one. This is Ishka, who is Nika's sister, and Zhao's full sister. But yeah, there's quite a lot of apples on there this year. Yeah, there's lots. Yeah.
Do you make jam?
There'll be no apples to use because the crows will eat them all.
Oh.
Every year, it's like there's apples on the tree,
Yeah.
and then the next day they're all gone.
Yeah.
And I wondered for years, who's rolling up there? That Dow or can you
Is it an inner?
It might be.
Is that alright to roll?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think it's because they're really itchy from all the flies.
Oh, it could be an inner.
Anyway, let's go.
Oh,
through
sauce.
them.
Hello, Noodles.
Bye bye, you two.
You have to stay in here, Nikki Noodles.
Sorry, darling. Have another night out
Yes.
with your auntie. Sorry, Noodles.
You did do a good job with the fencing for the trees.
Oh, lovely.
And now I'll go and feed down and Inna, who have only 2 gillies left in their summer turnip field.
Come, girls!
Down! Inna!
Got all the lovely buttercups. I love buttercups?
I don't.
Don't you not?
They're
No.
not lovely.
Why don't you
They
like them?
actually burn the horses' faces.
Oh, do they? Look.
Yeah, and they're also a
Right.
sign of acidic soil, which is why we put lime on. But there's not as many as there usually are.
Goodness.
They do look pretty, but
Come on,
I don't
girls.
like them anymore.
well, you can like them for the beauty. But they do scald them a little bit on the
Oh. What, do they get like symptoms?
Oh, there we go.
Look at this. Da, da, da.
It's there. Stop. Down. Down. Don't touch hers. Down. That's not yours. That's yours. Oops. Headbutted you. There we go. Look, you've got a refreshing orange today.
I didn't even know horses ate oranges.
I don't think Skinny likes oranges. I think I gave her orange and Dal's orange to make her last time.
Yeah, not all of them like them.
No.
Dale, don't throw it everywhere, darling. Yeah, they're bad as well on their faces. We never had so many come out.
No.
Where is it? Can you see the bumps all over her face?
So now it's
If you feel-
Skinny's turn and Dal's turn.
Oh my goodness.
And
Yeah.
these two
And that's a reaction
have both
to- I
reacted
think that's
from.
probably a reaction to the flies as opposed to the clegs.
So this is Inner,
All right, darling. All right.
and that's Dal Doubtson.
She's not so bad, but yeah, she's quite bad.
She's been annoyed by something.
Yeah. But this is where the gateway through from that field,
Yeah.
and we have the barn in there. Even in the summer, they'll be able to go across and go and shelter in the barn.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So we need the barn.
Yes. The hands should go in early next week.
Yay!
But getting someone to do it at the moment is challenging.
What, in terms of there's nobody available or?
No, there is,
decent?
but when you get a quote through, the ones that do it that you've asked for, and the same there is in the quote. I don't have a lot of faith. But Philip, actually from next door, I was speaking to him last night, and he's got somebody who might, who knows somebody who might be able to do
That's
it.
Inner with her food.
Well,
And that's Dal Dal.
And I did ask him if he'd like to do it, but yeah, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, we have recommended this guy that I did get out. I just wasn't getting Did you not want to do that?
So they all have Dutch names. Hey Dal Dal. Look at that face.
Anne, honestly, no. You because you don't sleep to the level. It's like shocking. No one really can sleep. Okay. Do whatever you like. She has a reputation.
Skin. Don't want me to move the orange. Do you not like the orange? Here we go. Do you want to finish your food? No? You done?
Does she not want her orange?
No, she's done now.
Clegg there, and that's actually not a clegg.
Oh, is it?
Oh, is that a whole?
Those hornets.
That's
They're
huge.
warble flies, and what they do is they try and get on their rump
Yeah.
and lay their eggs in there.
Oh.
And they have really horrible, nasty stingers.
Oh.
Oh, you look very. Look at your little puffy face. Then.
What's this? There's some brekkie left.
Yeah, she doesn't want to finish her feed
I
today.
think they're just a bit agitated.
Yeah. Dal's
What we'll
just
do is
working around
go
the
out
orange.
front, we'll just get a load of fly musk. I tell you what, we'll leave their feed here.
Yeah.
And they can eat their leisure, although I would imagine they'll just run off.
You don't want this orange.
Yeah, they now like their Thunderbox food.
Oh, you could do, yeah. Oh no, because they've got their muzzles on. Leave it there, she might eat it.
That pudding. Yeah, orange posset.
Right, we'll go to Muck Mountain.
Yes, forgot about Muck Mountain.
And
Oh,
then
hang on, sorry. I
Hello,
know.
Noodles. You've already had your food.
And I think rather than going out and doing daisies, we need to get fly masks.
Yeah, on everyone.
Don't we? I wonder if they're not so bad just because they've got the muzzles.
Well,
on
yeah, I
and the
guess that
flies aren't.
protects them a little bit.
What's daisies? Should I do daisies while you're doing Muck Mountain? Would that help?
To be honest, there's a lot of them. What we could do is put down a bit later.
Stupid question. What do we do with daisies?
Pull them up and then burn them.
Oh,
And yes, daisies are beautiful, but horses don't like them in their haylage.
right.
And it's a pain when you're trying to fill a hay net and there's just all these long hard stalks from the daisies.
Yeah. Every day.
We've got far too many spread.
In the fields.
Yeah. And because we don't put chemicals on to kill them, they just de-seed and
Yeah.
grow. So Philip was trying to persuade me to put chemicals on last night, but I was like, no. So we might actually not take cut off that field this year. We might top it and just have a cut off this field. Did you want to get out now?
Yeah. So, I think we need Philip to come and push back Muck Mountain as it's getting quite far at the front now. No, it's not a full trailer. A little addition to Muck Mountain, but not much. It's not like winter when the boys are shut in their area with their turnout. And there's like, you know, a full trailer load.
Last time I was here, the tree mountain was above my head.
I know.
In the winter.
It needs to be pushed back. Hi Michael, hi Greta. So this is our Muck Heap, also known as Muck Mountain now. You got it. It's a bit of an annoying trailer this. There's one side which is really irritating. Right, I'll hold. There we go. Right. Are you sitting in your middle seat?
My little high seat.
Your feet have a booster seat.
Believe it or not. Tracy's trying to poo me.
Just wants to add to your top because none of the girls did. So, you know, it needs another mark.
I don't know why.
I'm actually cleaner than you. Yeah, that's quite impressive.
little fan here, so we need a little sunshade for the phone and a little fan.
There is.
Hey,
You're not supposed to drive with it.
You're not.
I see.
But, you know.
It's too hot.
Brilliant.
Just drive a little slower.
Yeah, this is lovely. Who needs air conditioning or a fan?
Right, what do you need? 4 fly masks.
Are they up there or here?
They'll be
Up at the top.
That's really nice. That's soft.
I don't know, it looked like a pair of socks.
It did.
We should have picked it up, but then you don't know.
No.
Well, it's right.
Oh yeah. You might be that man's. There's not any toilets in here.
At least they haven't broken their fence. They broke in there last night.
Yeah.
Gone through.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh, it was beautiful, isn't it? And that's Isis, who's from Brazil. She arrived on Thursday. Not English, but a bit.
So we're now back up at the yard. Yes, it has been quite hot here. I think yesterday was hotter. I think it's about 29. I think today's more, a couple of degrees cooler, I think. There's Mabe and Spesh up in that camp. There's my
Did you want me to do a tour round, or do you want to do it?
I don't mind.
I can't see. Can I see anything? I
It
can't
is a
see
bit
a lot.
difficult.
Okay. I'm going to go in the barn. Let me do it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, we've got a Micah who free-ranged overnight. And actually, even she's bumpy round her face. Oh, these flies, these clegs are horrible. There's Annie. Oh, right, I can see comments now because I've come into the barn. Hello, Ange. Hi, Legacy. Yeah, we sometimes lose connection here as well, so apologies if we do. Hi, Monique. And hello to anybody else who's on here that I don't see your names. It's very, very warm here today. So Hidda's been in bed in the barn because the stone barns stay nice and cool in the heat. There's Annie. Nero, who was out all night in the turnout, so we thought after he had his walk on the walker this morning, we thought he could come in and just go in the shade for a little bit during the day. And he's been very quiet, and he'd soon let us know if he wanted to be back out. So he was quite slow on the walker this morning because it is so warm. Really handsome boy, isn't he? Such a handsome boy. The Polaris is brilliant. Sorry, I'm just seeing comments now. Can we have, Tim, can we have a look at the ship and progress? Yes, we can do. I will walk you down there. Frey, Tim would like to see the ship and progress, so I'm just going to walk down there. Tim would like to see progress on the ship, and so I'm just going to walk down there. Floppy Doos is in the hay hole. You're out of bed now. I had lovely cuddles with Hidda this morning. And then I'll take you down. There's little Princey. Frey's actually done her first poultice today on Prince's foot because he'd managed to escape from the round pen overnight. He's walking so much better, but his poultice was off. I cleaned out a whole load of stones that were in his white line yesterday, and we've just cleaned them out again this morning. He's got a little blue Smurfy poultice back on. But yeah, he's walking a lot better because unfortunately Chris wasn't able to come yesterday, which is rather annoying because Iceman has also pulled a shoe off because we knew that he was ready. But, you know, these things happen. People get held up for all sorts of different reasons. Anyway, I'll take you down this way, past the Muck trailer, down to the shippen. And unfortunately, I can't see the comments so much now that we're out in the bright light. I will do my best. But yeah, this is how it's looking. So Michael's done all this block work this week. All of this area he levelled up last week. And I was saying I needed to get cameras on him, but he said don't put the cameras on until he's building up more above ground level. So we've got this one little underground room here that was discovered, and that's where the milk bottles were found. The original milk bottles from when our great-grandfather was here and the place was a dairy. And you can see down to the boys and the sheepies in the field. And listen to the bird song. So I'm not going to try and explain the details of this because I leave the building works, things like this, to Tamara and Michael. I just get involved when it's buildings for horses. Like the girls' turnout, which I've been working on the plans again this week, trying to get quotes for the building that we require, which you wouldn't think that would be that difficult, but some people's attention to detail perhaps isn't as good as it should be when they're quoting. And it's quite boring for me because I've had to read through all of these things and double check them. I usually like to just trust people to do the right thing if it's their specialist subject. Anyway, we won't go on about that. There's little Princey again. We don't have anybody else out here. Oh, there's a Tamara. Oh, look, it's a Tamara. Where's she off to? Don't know. She's having a chat to Anne there. This is where Nero was overnight. Oh, look, we've got Mabel up on the hill. Mabel and Spesh up there. But yeah, none of them are going to be doing much today because it's very, very warm still. Right, I'm just going to take you back into the barn just so that I can see some of the comments. There's Frey. Look at Frey's hair. Doesn't it look beautiful? How long did those plaits take you to do?
No.
Did they not?
No.
And he says, give me hugs and scratches, Frey. I can see Katie, they do get some tradesmen in for specific jobs. I'm not quite sure what that's a reply to. Tony, thank you. I love our horses too. We all love our horses.
Oh, is that like Neil doing crawling and
Oh,
stuff?
probably.
When like Michael's building things.
Yeah. Oh, Michael's working alone on the rebuild. Michael likes to work alone.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't work well with others. No, but he's so talented, and, you know, that way he's in control of everything and, you know, not having to liaise with other people who might not be doing things the way that he wants them done. So he has had somebody locally who helped him with all the demolition work and, you know, for labouring work, he does get some help in, but generally he does like to work on his own. Anyway, I think that's it for today. I'm going to pass you back to Frey because this was FrAnn Productions video and I just hijacked it. Yeah, and I'm going to... did you find fly mask?
I've got back.
Okay.
Now in the back of our thing.
Right. So we'll go down and get them fitted. And I'll say goodbye and I'll leave you with Frey. Find out. Oh, Anne's poo picking.
She's poo picking.
Yeah. Okay.
Annie enjoying some scratches. She loves scratches. She will just come over to you and pop, just like walk up to you like she is now, and she just like puts her head like over your shoulder or just stands right in front of you and just demands scratches because, you know, Annie is like Queen Annie. you know, she's queen of the yard, aren't you, sweetie pie? Hey. So anyone you free range, she does overrule you at the hay hole, doesn't she? Which you're never too impressed by, are you, sweetie pie? She won't be happy now that I've stopped giving her scratches. She just like keeps walking over to you and yes, just demand scratches, don't you? Hey, do you have a mini horse? Yes, we have little Mr. JB Jubbers. He's a miniature Shetland and he lives with his big friend Hoitzer. And more recently, Yo has joined their little family, so they're like a little family. So we have him, and then we have little Smurfy Prince. I think Tracy might have shown you. He's currently in the round pen. See, this is what she does. She'll walk over to you, and the head just goes on your shoulder. She just wants scratches all day long. She would love that. You should just have scratches all day long. And then there's Maeve and Spesh up in Fat Camp. And then we have Anne. She's back on the poo picking. Hello. Tony, how many horses do you have in total? 15 Friesians, 2 ponies.
Yeah,
Yes.
One's sort of a half pony because there's only an ickle pony.
Pint size.
Size pony.
Well, no, he's a mini Friesian. Well, he's not, but he likes to think that he is a full-size Friesian. He has enough attitude when, you know, he's got a big personality for a little man.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's the other Friesian there. The white Friesian, isn't it? I like George's face.
Oh, I know. I was just trying to think of what George said.
He said something about...
Trace's back.
No,
Okay. Okay.
Go and do
Cool.
flowers. Yeah.
Yes.
I can't remember what he said. I could look it up.
Friesians get a few white hairs. Okay.
George is very good with words.
He is.
Brilliant.
Yeah. With age, Friesians can grow a few white hairs. And there was a picture of Prince. And then it was full stop. And then Prince is now 28 years old. None of this is untrue.
Brilliant.
I love that. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm
See you in
going
a
to
bit.
go and do that.
Understood.
Are you alright to do fly masks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Won't be long.
Okay. Oh, I put the fly mask in the back of Arthur, I think.
It's fine, I'm going in the car.
Go and-
Okay, cool.
Right then, it's just FrAnn.
Yes.
Oh, and...
Oh yeah, he plays with his water bucket. It's one of his favourite things to do.
So should I finish this poo and then we'll do fly masks?
Yes.
Do fly masks and then I'll finish poo.
You can finish the turnout if you want
I
first.
think I will. Because then it's the job done.
Yes. So I think we'll end this now, as I think you've seen most of them. What is Smurfy doing? Whenever I start to film him playing with his water, he stops. Oh no, there we go. No, I don't know what he was doing. He knows, he'll play. So anyway, we're going to end this now and we'll be back soon with another live. So we do these Feed Time Lives on a Wednesday and a Saturday morning. So we'll be back with another Feed Time Live on Wednesday, but might get a yard cam or something up at some point. I don't know, we will see, but we will be back soon with another live and videos.